Hey everyone, welcome back to JarDev. Today I'm playing a game called The Council. This game came out in 2018. I did a John's Watch on it when it first came out, and I vaguely remember being sort of interested in it, but never going back to play it. But now Sean Heatherly has asked me to take a look at it again to basically play through a decent chunk of it, if not the whole thing, I think. Sean got to request this because he backs my Patreon at the top tier, which you can find at patreon.com/JarDev. So it's still got my save game from April 21st, 2018. There you go, that's when I played it. So I'm just gonna erase this one. I don't know why it's giving me the PlayStation prompts there. I am using a Google Stadia controller, but oh well, let's start save game 1. Can't rebind controls or anything, so we're just gonna have to deal with PS4 like prompts. This is like an episodic game. So I've got the full game here now. Like when I took a look at it, it just had the first episode. Let's start it.
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this, Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound.
Why does it look so choppy, Jesus?
No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
The voice acting is not brilliant, it's gotta be said.
Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk. You've
Like this
stolen
fine
something
brandy.
from me that I intend to get back. Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you...
Stop
in
annoying our
Rome
host
teach
with
you
your grunts
anything?
of pain.
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that...
His voice sounds
damn
so
model
modern,
of
what the
yours.
fuck?
Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Borchert! Von Borchert! Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
Ooh, do I act or do I trust her? Let's fuck this guy up. God, I look like a rat. Yeah, I'm a rat, man. Imagine if he just kills me because I chose wrong. Ah, scarred. God, the frame rate is fucking awful on this, and I have no idea why.
For God's sake, Louis, I told you to let me do it. Let me see.
You know, I was in control of the situation, Mother.
Oh, tell that to your nose. It's because of this kind of reaction that I prefer to work alone.
You ought to learn to trust me, Mother. Can't you be happy for once? We finally cracked the Von Borchard case?
He was just a middleman. He would have been more useful alive. How many times must I tell you? You must never put your life on the line for me. You're much more important than you can ever imagine. Right, let's go now.
One month later. We're in England now. Apparently DualShock 4 isn't even a supported controller type for it, but it has DualShock 4 prompts. That's so weird. Big Bad Wolf Studio, nice. Yeah, I was just looking on PC Gaming Wiki to see if there's anything about the frame rate. There's like a setting in it, by the way, for like 30 FPS.
Well done, Mother.
We got like options. Well, we can't change them in here, so never mind. But there's like a setting to like lock to 30 FPS, and it's off, but it still looks like shit. Jesus Christ! Yeah, look at that frame rate.
Trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris.
That's atrocious.
No explanation.
Okay, gonna have to restart some things here. Okay, even dropping the graphics all the way, it just still leaves it 40 FPS. Why is this game just a piece of shit? That's terrible. Why is this so bad? This game actually just locks to 40 FPS. I have no idea why. Fuck. Can't stand that shit. There is legitimately no way to fix the frame rate in this game. It's just a broken game. That's insane to me. So we're just gonna have to deal with shitty frame rate and me complaining every once in a while, because this is gonna be rough.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Von Borchard's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer, and now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think about it.
What one may be able to imagine. It was not the host himself who invited me.
Well now,
Quiet mumbling.
find ourselves both invited by Sir Hall.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord
Look at the
Mortimer's
lip
legendary
sync with this
parties?
frame rate.
We
Atrocious.
have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Holm, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
Business or personal? Personal.
Your Eminence, with all due respect, I prefer to keep my reasons for coming here to myself. I promise, it has nothing to do with the legendary party that you all appear to be preparing for.
Believe what you will, my son. However, everything is related to the legendary parties organized by our host.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that, Cardinal.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
You bet.
That's right. Until now, I've never been invited by Lord Mortimer.
You won't soon forget.
Given what I've seen so far, I wish I'd been passed over.
Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess. A cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all
And
the
me,
guests here
a
are this
ratman.
prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
Are you
Ah.
Mother? Oh shit, your hand!
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah, no one's going to find it.
Are you absolutely sure?
Oh god, the mother voice acting is so bad.
Right. Just one thing left.
And the main character too.
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
No, Sarah! Don't! No! No!
God, this is such a bizarre game.
But you will pay.
Hugh.
Louis, are you all right? What's going on? Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
I'm fine.
I'm bleeding
Don't
out of
worry.
both nostrils, so not really.
It's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes! I'm sorry. I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
I definitely have to find Mother quickly.
Am I going crazy or what? This can't be real. The Duchess arrived with me. What's happening to me, for God's sake? I absolutely need to find you, Mother.
Yeah, even in game, it's still locked at 40 FPS. I have no idea how they managed to butcher this game so badly, and how it hasn't been fixed since it came out in 2018. That is brutal. And I hate it. And I'm not going to enjoy this. Oh, I can run. Off we go. Ah, more talking.
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before.
It looks so
At that time,
fucking
you were of
jerky.
two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Diplomat, occultist, or detective? I think this is like talking, right? Like charisma? Politics and etiquette. Yeah, I want to be a detective. I have to start over here, okay. 1 point. Oh, I see, logic. Let's go all into logic then. There.
Well, over the last few years, I've solved a number of crime cases. Like the chauffeur d'Angers, for example. Thieves that tortured their victims with burning embers.
Charming. How did you catch them?
I told the most cowardly one that the others had given him up.
Ah, and I wager your thief suddenly started to talk.
You wouldn't believe it. He told us everything. The jobs, the stashes, the names of his partners. Couldn't shut him up.
I heard about that case, but I didn't know you were the one who solved it.
I'm flattered that the news made it across the channel. And you've got a darn good memory, Duchess.
Well, they say I have the memory of two people. But please, call me Emily.
Why do they say that?
Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Not at all, so lie to her. No, I don't remember you at all. I was wondering why she was calling me by first name.
Please excuse me, madam. I'm sure we've met before, but I don't remember where.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it's not very flattering for me.
I imagine that with your beauty, madam, it's the first time a man hasn't remembered your face.
Well, I must say you make up for yourself rather elegantly.
Please stop torturing me. I'm completely at your mercy. Where have we met?
4 years ago, in London,
No. Sorry, I don't remember.
in the office of William Pitt. Remember? No?
I'm so sorry, Emily, but I really don't remember you.
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't matter. Right, time to go to the manor.
Opportunities, your skills allow you to discover hidden details, like the object that's most suggestive of the situation in order to discover them. Okay. Okay.
I ask her a question, she answers with another. Is she playing?
Kind of weird. Personality. I don't know what that button is. Let's press the big button in the middle of a PlayStation 4 controller, which I'm not using.
Emily, please excuse my insisting, but you...
It's not that, is it select? It is select, oh phew. Immunity is logic. Wait, that's what I use.
About my mother. Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
I don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
Okay, let's go on up. And by going up, you mean talk to someone, you bet.
May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Richet.
Monsieur de Richet. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
Where's this fella?
I have an appointment with Lord Mortimer. Would you be so kind as to lead me to him?
Unfortunately, sir, I cannot. I don't know exactly where my master is. But rest assured, sir, everyone is waiting for you at the manor. Sir Holm insists on welcoming you in person. Since your mother went missing, everyone has been concerned about finding her.
Who is Sir Holm?
A close friend of Lord Mortimer's. Please, rest assured, sir, it won't take us long to find your revered mother. Indeed, we are searching the quays again because lights were seen at the wharf just last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
Ooh. Can I use that skill? Skills give you access to unique choices and actions at the cost of effort points. I mean, that's the thing in the bottom left. Higher skill level, lower the cost is. Great. Difficulty 0, questioning level 1.
And did you find anything then?
We discovered a certain amount of damage, sir, on the wooden part of the wall.
I don't quite understand how that works,
Type
but
of damage.
Broken barrels, mainly. We'll do whatever is necessary to have them rapidly repaired. But quite frankly, I can't imagine what Sir's mother would have been doing with them.
What could Mother have been doing with barrels?
she's hiding in them.
Nevertheless, our search of the wharf hasn't been entirely unsuccessful, though.
What do you mean?
We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials SDR. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here.
Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Oh god, one of these is a logic one. I can do that.
Give me the handkerchief. I'll personally show it to Lord Mortimer.
Well,
I've traveled hard for several days in order to get here.
Yes, but...
Invited by your master.
No, of course, but...
Because my mother went missing right under your nose.
Sir, please.
And having only just arrived, you refused to give me her personal belongings?
Of course not, sir. It was never my intention to contradict, sir. Here you are. I must return now. It is still much to prepare in order to welcome all the guests.
Yeah, get out of here. I got some barrels to look at.
It
Probably.
is indeed your handkerchief, Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf?
Looking at barrels.
It's like the barrel's been broken for quite some time.
Looking at these things.
Sack of seeds. It's unopened.
Whoops.
Seems to have... Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
Okay. I was trying to look at this stick.
Looks like a bar from an old gate. This miserable old bar has been broken fairly recently. The edges are still clean, and the tip is blackened. Without analysis to the contrary, I put my money on cannon powder.
That's the old logic. Take it. Why not?
This might just come in handy.
I can beat up servants. I should have beaten that servant. He would have had it coming. Let's just look at things. A royal jelly. Score. Of all the games that need like a hold X down to validate or hold A, I don't think this is one of them, you know?
Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
What else do I have to look at? Add letters.
Let's see what's hidden inside.
I vaguely remember looking at these the first time. Find a clue. Well, that uses effort points. Fine.
One of the letters is stamped with the seal of the Order. And I recognize your handwriting anywhere, Mother. But who is this Samuel Ritter Dauchois? Who are you writing?
Oh, look, SDR.
I don't recognize the name.
Oh, SRD. Whoops.
See what's inside this letter. So,
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richer.
what is your game here, Mother?
It's code.
Secrets. Always more secrets. You've never
She's in
talked to
trouble.
anyone using language like this. Something's going on here.
I knew it. I knew it was code.
Who is this Samuel Ritter? And for crying out loud, who is this Manuel Godoy that you keep bringing up? Think. Godoy. Manuel Godoy. Why does that name sound so familiar?
Yes, I remember now. Psych. No, I don't.
I'm guessing he's a man of some importance. Spanish, I'd say. But just can't put a face to him. Well,
You think Manuel's a
we can
Spanish
talk about
name?
it soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me.
Still to find. Oh no, we're done the clues. Ding. Can we go on up now? Look for more clues or go to the manor. Off I go. I just want to get up to the manor. I looked at all these, right?
This chest might belong to Duchess Hillsborough.
Ooh, got some jelly. Sweet. I think that's enough, isn't it? Oh, we can go along here. Oh, but it's locked. I do remember that. Okay, let's go on up to the manor. It's time.